Well, Simon Mabon is a lecturer in international relations at Lancaster University. He joins me now live. Hi, Simon. First of all,
Hi.
what do you make of this move by 4 Gulf states now to, in a sense, sanction Lebanon and tell their citizens to either get out or not travel there at all?
Well, look, I don't think this is particularly surprising, to be honest. We've seen that in a number of different instances, these states have followed the lead of Saudi Arabia. So when the Saudis say something, we typically see them falling in line behind it. And with these comments about Lebanon and with the resignation of Saad Hariri, I think it was only a matter of time before we saw this echo of this position from states like Bahrain.
But Simon, what about their citizens that are actually in Lebanon or may have been planning to go there? Are they in danger, or is this just punishment?
Well, I think this is just a reflection of the uncertainty that's categorizing and shaping the region at present. There is this long-standing rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran that can be traced back to the Iranian Revolution of 1979, but in recent years has been escalating as a number of different arenas have become increasingly contested. And where those arenas become contested, both the Saudis and the Iranians have tried to increase their influence. And where that's happening, it's becoming unstable. And I guess that there is this concern that something might happen. And that's why there's been this warning not to travel there or to leave if those citizens are already in Lebanon.
Okay, so what do you make of Saad Hariri's actions? And do you think he's effectively being held in Saudi Arabia?
I think this is probably the latest of Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia's latest efforts to improve his own standing, not only in the kingdom, but also across the region. He's vociferously anti-Iran. And Lebanon, of course, is a long-standing arena at the front line of this rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran, with predominantly because of the presence of Hezbollah, the Lebanese Party of God, that is a strong Iranian ally. And because Hezbollah plays a prominent role in Lebanese politics, because it occupies a central role in government, which the Saudi Foreign Minister Adel al-Jubeir has called an act of war against Saudi Arabia, then it's become increasingly quite difficult and quite unstable because al-Jubeir and Mohammed bin Salman are trying to reduce the Iranian influence in Lebanon, predominantly through weakening Hezbollah, which is, of course, why Saad Hariri has resigned. And let's not forget that Hariri's father, Rafiq Hariri, was assassinated by Syrian and Hezbollah forces. So there is a precedent of this, of going on, of political assassination. So we shouldn't be too quick to deny that. But I think that the other thing that's worth stressing is that the Saudis were perhaps concerned that Hariri was becoming too close to Michel Aoun and Hezbollah. So perhaps this is just an attempt to curtail the Hezbollah influence across Lebanon, and to try and freeze things.
So, I mean, Simon, how does this get resolved? Is there a way for Lebanon to say, let us manage our own affairs, or do the various government factions actually need their international backers?
Well, the way Lebanese politics works is that it's increasingly driven by 2 different blocs. And these 2 blocs have got external support from the Saudis and from the Iranians. And that has long characterized Lebanese politics. And I think that the worrying thing right now is that it's the external actors that are shaping the domestic scene. And so unless the Saudis and the Iranians can calm down this rhetoric, can de-escalate the rhetoric, and unless the Israelis can too just ratchet down this rhetoric that seems to be pointing towards conflict, then I fear that instability may break out.
Okay. Simon Mabon joining us there from Lancaster. Thanks so much for that.